macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. The killers understand it.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Fresh here, Homies React. Still saying Homies React sometimes. Fresh F&J Reacts. So, yeah, today we're gonna react to 10 school field trips gone terribly wrong, part 2. I didn't know they had a part 1. Just now saw the part 2 part. Well, and we'll see part 1 after this. It's gonna go backwards. I don't even know what. So it says part 2, it doesn't say continued, so it's like 10 more. So it's like 20 things going wrong, basically. But whatever, let's just get into it. Let's go.
Kids always love field trip day, as it's a day where the books are put away and students get to enjoy some time outside the classroom. However, there is always the possibility of things going drastically wrong. Here are 10 more school trips gone
school
wrong.
Club to go in a group. You don't just go.
Movie time.
The
Dallas Independent School District found themselves in hot water after they hosted a field trip transporting 5,000 boys to a local movie theater to see Red Sonja, a war movie about black men overcoming barriers in the military. What did the girls do? They had to stay at school and watch Aquila and the Bee instead. The segregated field trip sparked outrage among parents as well as women in the military as they saw this as a trip based on stereotypes. The district defended themselves, saying that the movie theater couldn't hold every student, so only the boys got to go. Some of the girls
it was segregated by gender or race?
Movie and did normal lessons instead.
From what they're saying,
just the
it was segregated
alley.
by gender.
Teachers at Roseland Public High School were trying to get a cheap laugh after they tricked their 8th grade students into thinking they were leaving on a field trip to Disney World for their graduation trip. Brochures were printed and a lengthy presentation was given to the kids on roommate arrangements and schedules for the trip. The kids were ecstatic until the teachers broke the news that they weren't heading to the Magic Kingdom, but instead they were heading to the bowling alley. The teachers certainly didn't get a strike with the joke, and the prank was even captured on video. Walmart Run.
Well, no parents said
Teacher
shit.
Heather Cagle taught math and yearbook at Wells Middle School and wanted to reward her students on their hard work on the school yearbook. Instead of waiting a day or planning farther ahead, Cagle put 11 students in her car with 7 in the back seat, 2 in the front seat, and 2 even riding in the trunk. Why? She wanted to go to Walmart and make a snack. The cherry on top of it all was that 2 students were left behind in the classroom unsupervised. Needless to say, Cagle lost her job soon after.
I guess he kind of deserved it.
View from the cliffs.
Cross-country students
from Kennedy Catholic High School in Washington were participating in the annual hike at Mount Si. While trying to scale a difficult hill known as the Haystack, disaster struck when a 15-year-old boy fell 90 feet and ended up unconscious. Another 15-year-old classmate tried to get down to the bottom to help their friend, but ended up getting stuck. The fire department was called and rescuers were able to get the unconscious student to a hospital and help the 15-year-old get unstuck from his predicament.
Well, they didn't say any deaths, so at least they survived.
20-year-old Tom Ram was on a field trip with his university to the Himalayas in Nepal. What should have been the trip of a lifetime and an opportunity to connect with fellow students while learning about a new part of the world took a turn for the worst with just a simple trip and fall. While walking on a trail, it is believed that Ram stumbled, lost his footing, and plunged 300 feet to his death. The area is known for unsteady ground and steep drops that could be deadly for even the most avid hiker, and unfortunately, Ram was its latest victim. Patty Deer. A school field trip to Wales ended up being 16-year-old Patty Deer's last. The Campion School took a geography field trip in March 2016.
Oh, that was just March 2016? That was just what, 8 months ago?
An extensive search of the Milford Haven, Wales area took place, and Patty's body was found at the bottom of a cliff near the Dale Fort Study Center. Patty's family believed it was the result of him contracting septicemia, an infection resulting from an injury causing him to be disoriented, thus falling to his death. indecent exposure.
Ooh.
26-year-old
Ugh.
Garrett Stark was a part-time employee at the Logan-Rogersville School District's summer camp and after-school program. While on the bus with the Summer Adventure Day Camp for their field trip to the Dickerson Park Zoo in Springfield, Stark exposed himself to 2 boys and molested one of them. The boys reported
Ew.
the incident to their parents, and Stark was fired from the school district. While he admitted to exposing himself to the boys, he denied the molestation accusation.
You disgusting.
Teacher's
Oh,
last
that's
trip.
disgusting, bruh.
In 2000, 30-year-old teacher Laura Steckler worked at the Rosemary Kennedy Center and was on a field trip with her students. Steckler was hiking at the Frost Valley YMCA Environmental Education Center located in the Catskill Forest Preserve when she went to the edge of a stream to rinse insect repellent off her hands. She then slipped on some moss on the rocks and slid down a 25-foot embankment into the fast-moving stream while her 8 special education students looked
Oh
on.
no, they're spec ed kids.
Landslide.
And they had to
During
see
a
that.
school field trip that was focusing on fossil hunting, students from a St. Louis
I wish I
Park
went fossil
Elementary
hunting.
School
Oh, wait.
in Minnesota
Did I?
faced tragedy
No, we went
in
somewhere
2013.
in 5th
While
grade.
hiking in Lilydale
Yeah,
Regional
yeah.
Park, a steep slope gave
And then we
way
went to
after
SeaWorld
recent
once
rain, and the
at the end
kids
of the
fell
5th
into a
grade year
hole
for our
while the
graduation
mud
to
and
middle school.
land fell on top of
It was
them.
lit.
Rescuers had a hard time because water was flowing into the hole. 2 students were rescued after they dug themselves out with their hands. One of the rescued students died and another student was recovered, but it was already too late, bringing the death count to 2.
Oh.
On the river. 14-year-old Tamari Jackson was a freshman at North Cobb High School when he joined 32 other students and 6 chaperones on a field trip to Belize to visit the Monkey Bay Wildlife Sanctuary.
Oh, so
The
they're
group
in
was supposed
South
to spend
America.
5 days at the sanctuary. Behind the sanctuary was the Saboon River, and the group's first activity was to wade in the water before going on a hike. While the group was in shallow water, Jackson
Shallow.
was reported to be missing. After an extensive search, his body was discovered and the trip was cut short. Jackson was reportedly a good swimmer, leaving his death a mystery. Let us know about your
Man,
field
maybe he
trip
had his
experiences down in the
deaths
comments.
and
Here are some other videos you might
everything
enjoy
on
on our
here,
channel.
bruh. Well, yeah, if you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe on this and the richest videos too. We're gonna see part 1, and then we're gonna see ERB. So yeah, ERB first, and then another the richest, and then I don't know. I might do more. Heck, all the reactions that I'm planning. I don't know how long it'll take for the overlay to get on there, but alright. But yeah, I'm out. The longer I make this video, the longer it's gonna take for the overlay to get on there. But yeah, I'm out. Fresh here.